I needed to talk about TITANK on my YouTube channel. I don't feel comfortable making a full-on review of him quite yet because he is very intricate, but TITANK here cost me $100. But at the end of the day, is probably going to save me thousands. And how is that? So TITANK here is like a part of a robot line. It's in the title, I don't remember. But it's pretty much like a modular hardpoint robot building system. And I have him in like this gun tank configuration. I made this up myself, where he's got like a joint in his torso that's kind of loose. He can't really hold up the weight. He's got this massive turret overhead. He's got these arm cannons, and I've configured his legs into this kind of tank car thing. And this was my own build. It's all about like the building and the modularity, and TITANK, the design, just spoke to me so much. Remember earlier I mentioned I was in the hobby shop and I kept looking at like cool looking robots. I saw this guy. And the packaging was like all translucent, and I got a perfect look at the entire thing. I have no idea what this really is. I have no idea what it's from. I just saw it as a really cool robot, and it was over $100. You can see this thing is not big. It is not big, but it was over $100. And I looked at it, and I dwelled on it for probably about half an hour in the hobby shop, and I decided to buy it. And it was a big purchase, but I just got paid. I think it was probably like after tax returns, so I felt like I was swimming in it. And when I got it home and I opened it up, I had such a blast. I had such a blast with this. And to this day, I still like absolutely love this figure. I make sure it's on a spot on the shelf so it's easy to get down. I need to reconfigure him sometime soon. I might do a full-on video with him where I'm like taking him apart and I'm like reconfiguring him to have like his legs again, because you can see like there's this like knee joint and everything. That's his foot back there. Like he is a configurable robot, and he's just a big chunky boy. And the reason why I say this figure is probably going to save me thousands is because this figure right here really made me realize how much I love robot toys. It really did. And it made me reevaluate so many of my other toys and really think like, am I really having fun with them like I'm having fun with this or other stuff? And this figure kickstarted me like selling off like half of my Marvel Legends and tons of other stuff, because I looked at it and I realized I just don't care. I just didn't care like I cared about this random thing I just stumbled upon that I've never heard of before in my entire life was so awesome and fun and influential for me that it made me look at tons of other stuff that was just rotting on my shelf for years and years. And I'm like, no, I don't want it anymore. How does it feel? This feels great. It's very robust plastic, a lot of ABS. My only issue is that this, I know I'm kind of like, stretching the abilities of this building system a bit, but I used this armature to kind of attach like the torso further back, and it's on a hinge, and the hinge isn't really strong enough to hold up the entire like upper half of the robot. But still, like I set it down, he'll still hold straight, and he can roll really great. I love it. I absolutely love it. I do need to reconfigure him. It's been a while since I've done that. But TITANK here has really kind of changed my life. In a weird way, it actually kind of has. But I had to show off TITANK. TITANK has just made too much of a difference in my life not to show off for 12 Days of BOTSMAS.